Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with a new video, and today I wanted to share all of my favorite beauty products for the entire month of January. A lot of products that I will be sharing today are not new. I've had for a while. Some of them are like old favorites that I just put back into rotation recently. But anyway, if it is your first time watching, please hit the subscribe button, and if you are a returning subscriber, don't forget to hit the like button video. And the first thing that was one of my favorites, this is not a beauty product, this is a SD iPhone card reader. This has come in handy a lot. Weeks ago, my MacBook ended up crashing on me, and I was like, I'm not gonna go out and buy a new one. Sometimes I was using my kids' MacBook, and they be, you know, acting real funny sometimes, like they don't want me to see their MacBook. So I went out and got this card, edit my videos on my phone, which I prefer to edit videos on the phone just because it's a lot easier than taking the SD card out, putting it in the Mac, and I gotta airdrop it and wait, and sometimes that might take a while depending on how large the file is. So this has come in handy. I got this off Amazon. I believe I paid less than $20. I don't think this is the actual Apple brand, but it is compatible with iPhone. Next thing I'm going to mention that was one of my favorites for this entire month, and it is a fragrance. I picked this up around Christmas time, I believe. Y'all already know, if you're familiar with my channel, I'm not a Fenty beauty fan. I'm not a Rihanna fan. I don't like Rihanna music. I'm not a fan of Rihanna in general. But this Fenty perfume, I don't know, she did something with this, y'all. I'm somebody that love rose. That's one of my favorite note in the fragrance, and this did not disappoint. When it first opens up, it's like a burst of blueberry, then it dries down to kind of like a sweet musky rose. I love this. It's kind of powdery. This is a fragrance that I would not blind buy. I've seen a couple reviews where some people like it, some people don't like it, which I can kind of understand why somebody wouldn't like this, because this smells like a lot of different things to me. First off, this smells like two other fragrances I have in my fragrance collection. Like the Givenchy Perfume. This smells very similar to the Fenty fragrance, and also this smells a lot like Nirvana Rose. So the reason why I'm mentioning these two, because if you are a fan of these or you really like these, you probably would like the Fenty perfume, because it is a heavily rose scent. It's like sulfur 8 to me, like the grease. This smells a lot like that, and I've seen a couple people say that. I definitely get sulfur 8 from this, but it still smells good. Again, this is not a safe blind buy. I do notice with this fragrance, I don't get a ton of compliments when I wear it for some reason. When I go to work, my coworker tells me almost every single day how good I smell. A couple times I wore this, she didn't say anything. So this is a fragrance that I feel like you won't get a ton of compliments with. I also feel like this is not a very long wearing fragrance. Maybe after 4 or 5 hours, it becomes a skin scent and it sits like really close to the skin, but I do like it. And as you see, I put a nice little dent in it. Like, this smells really good. Again, I'm not a Rihanna fan. Usually when I'm discussing something Fenty, I'm saying something very negative. So the fact that I'm actually saying something positive for once, y'all should know, like, this is a really nice fragrance. But go in store and smell it before you purchase. Favorite of mine is a concealer that I tried out early in January, I think it was. This is the Kikole Concealer. I did a review on this in the skin tint. I like this a lot better than the tinted moisturizer. What I really love about this concealer is that it is very lightweight, it is breathable, it melts right into the skin, it is creamy, it doesn't crease, also very long wearing, and I've really been using this a lot. I have the shade Deep 2.5. This is a really nice concealer. Again, I've been using it almost anytime I put makeup on. Only thing I don't like about this is that it does smell like house paint. Now, it's not a scent that lingers or you're going to smell it throughout the day, but once you first apply it and start blending it out, it does smell like paint. That's the only negative I would say. But outside of that, I really like this concealer. Favorite of mine, this is actually just a favorite in general, and I've been using it a lot the last couple months. This is the Givenchy Powder. I have the shade 5. This is one of my favorite powders to use. I know recently, for some reason, one of the videos I did a couple years ago where I did a comparison between this and the Chanel powder, for some reason that has been getting pushed through the algorithm. I've been getting a lot of comments on it lately. That's kind of weird to me. because the video has to be almost 3 years old. So definitely check out that video if you have not. But one of the reasons why I love this powder is because it is matte, it is blurring, it is going to give you that photo filter look. Also, this powder is color correcting. I did notice with this powder, I know for me, this is just something I noticed. I don't know if anybody else have had this experience with it. Once it start getting low and it's more of the orange shade that's left, I feel like the orange shade will change the color of your foundation. So be careful with that. So anytime I start getting low, which I'm getting low now on this powder, I always go out and purchase another one, just because, again, the orange shade will darken up your foundation. Also, I don't really use this a lot, just because of the fact it is about $58–60, and I feel like it's a little overpriced for the amount of product you get. So at one point I was only using this here and there, but lately I've been using it a lot. As you see, I have ran through this. I've purchased this time and time again, and I will continue to purchase this. So this is one of my favorites that I've been using up. This favorite of mine is the YSL New Tinted Moisturizer. I've had this for a while. I don't use it often just because I do like the YSL all-in-one glow skin tint a lot better than this. I just started using this just because I had it a while, and I'm really trying to get through some of the makeup I have instead of just holding on to it and it expires and then I throw it out. So I've been using this. This is kind of like my go to the gym skin tint. I wear this if I'm going to the gym and then I'm going to be out running errands all day. So I kind of want to look to put together. So this has been my go-to. This is very skin-like. I don't feel like it has a lot of coverage on it, but it's nice for those days when you're just out and about and running errands. I have the shade 17. I feel like this is a really good shade match. Now, I do like it a lot more than I did when I first used it. Now, this is not a skin tint that I will have in heavy rotation, but I have been using it a lot. Still prefer the skin tint that has been discontinued. That's my favorite skin tint, and I feel like this one doesn't come close. It's nice, but it's no comparison. Mine I mentioned in my Sephora haul video recently. This is the Dior Show mascara. Y'all know the mascara that I use a lot is the YSL Lash Class. I was using that almost for like a good year and a half. That's like my go-to mascara, but lately I've been using this. I started out with the sample, then I went and got the full size. It also does have cornflower extract to help hydrate your lashes, and this is also waterproof. This has been my go-to mascara lately, so I wanted to mention that in today's video. The product that I had a hard time putting down this month, and I'm actually wearing it today. This is the Gucci Beauty Blush. I have the shade Warm Berry. This is a nice deep berry shade. It is super pigmented. You don't need to go in with a lot. Now, me personally, I always put a lot of blush on because I have oily skin, and blush is like one of the first things my skin soak up. So I always put a lot of this on. I just like the shade of this. This is a really nice blush. It is long wearing. It looks great on deep and dark skin tones. I did go in store to swatch the shade Rosy Tan because I wanted to see, like, would that show up on my skin tone? Like, can you actually see it? I didn't like that shade. I honestly feel like this is the only shade that works for deep and dark skin tones, in my opinion. But this is a really good blush in general. I love it. Like, they need to work on bringing out more shade. Y'all, that is it for today's video. Those are my favorites for the entire month of January. Y'all let me know in the comment section what were some of your favorite products that you could not put down this month, and also let me know if you tried out any other products I mentioned in today's video. And most importantly, do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.